Hi, I'm Sergio with Arvig Tech Talk. Welcome to another episode. Today, as you probably guessed, we're going to be looking at the inside of a computer, kind of give you the basic idea of what's in there, what can be done to a computer, and what can't be done to a computer. So we'll talk about some of the parts, look more closely at them and what they do, and I think you'll come out learning quite a bit. What I'm going to start off by telling you is a computer is a lot like anything else that's built and does multiple functions. It's like a car. You know, a car has lots of parts, the engine, the tires, the frame, everything else. A computer's just like that. You have multiple parts that work together, maybe even like a human body and all the different organs, and once they're put together, do a task. So what are those parts and what do they do? I'm going to start off by talking about something called the motherboard. If you look at this, behind everything, all these wires, is one big green square called the motherboard. As you can guess from the name, that's very important. The reason it's important is because all parts of the computer, every other part there is, literally connects to the motherboard in some way. Next part, which is behind this metal plate here, is something called the hard drive. The hard drive is where all your data is stored. So we're talking about your music, your videos, your programs, your files, your documents. Anything that's on your computer is stored on a hard drive. The next part is something that's changed quite a bit on computers, especially as a computer gets older, you have to add more of this. It's something called RAM. It's also called memory. The reason it's called memory, it's different than your hard drive. It doesn't actually store data. It temporarily stores data, actually. What does that mean? Well, every time you use a program, you're typing, a sentence in Microsoft Word, perhaps. As those letters come up, it has to store that data somewhere for a very short period of time. It doesn't want to put that on the hard drive because hard drives are slow. In the computing world, a hard drive is slow. RAM is practically instantaneous. So if it had to write that data to the hard drive, every letter you typed would show up. You'd hit the letter, and then it would pop up on the screen a little bit later. RAM lets it so you type it, it puts it up, and then it forgets it. It's just there. So that's why RAM's important. The reason you add more RAM to a computer as it gets older is because you buy a computer 1 year, and then 5 years later you want to use it to do so much more than it was originally designed to do. Adding more RAM to your computer can make it faster, let you do more, and do more advanced things. Back to the parts. Another very important part is called the processor, or it's also called the CPU. You've probably heard the term Pentium, or i3, or dual core. Those are all terms that have to do with the processor. It's literally the brains of the computer. Every piece of information that your computer does goes through the processor. So it's nice to have a fast one of those. The only other part of the computer we really need to talk about is the case, or if you think of it like a frame. That's the whole metal exterior. All the parts are mounted to the case, screwed in, and if you need to add more, are also mounted in. So let's say I want to replace or add a new hard drive. I take out the old one, or if I have room for two, I put in the other hard drive and screw it into the case and then connect it to my motherboard. It can be very intimidating, and I want to warn you, if you've never opened a computer up before, I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you have a professional or someone with you that has. But there are some things that are user serviceable. One thing I would say is, if you've learned how to open your computer up and feel comfortable, it's good to maybe blow out the dust. But don't use something like a vacuum on a computer, because that has a tendency to have static shock tied to it. And if you accidentally shock one of the parts, like the motherboard or the processor, you can fry the whole machine and be spending a pretty penny to fix it. If you're finding you're having trouble with your computer and need help servicing some of the parts, or you want to upgrade your RAM but you don't know how, we'd love to help you. Arvig has lots of computer repair centers, so why don't you go ahead and bring it into one of our retail locations. Or give us a call at 888-99-ARVIG, or find out more info at arvig.com.
For TV3 Hometown Happening, along with Terry House and Amy Degerstrom. This is Carol McCarthy.
Someone.
And with Nikki Caulfield, I'm Carol McCarthy for 13. Oh no! I know. I was going to say for 1340 KDLM. Yes, and celebrating FCCLA week here at Lake Park Audubon. 413. Or 1340 KDLM. And
That's right, Carol.
the work that Kevin does, of course, just you know, explains that it just. Let's start all over again. Don't.
Welcome back to the Business Profile. Again, I'm Jeff Layton, and with me is Steve Schmidt from Big Sky. No, I always want to say Big Sky because
my secretary did that for a long time.
Welcome back to the Business Profile. I'm Jeff Layton, and again with me, Steve Schmidt from Big Sky, Blue Sky, Blue Sky. Okay.
Welcome to For Your Family's Comfort, brought to you by Modern Heating and Plumbing and Water Furnace Geothermal.
This segment, we're going to talk to you about. Let's start again. Okay. All right.
We've all just stand there and look. We just stand and look at each other. That's a good.
You get out of here.
That's a good end.
Okay. Why did you start laughing so loud? Oh man.
All right, wait a minute. I have to wipe my tears. Just a minute.
Welcome to Spotlight. Welcome back to. Da 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 da. Welcome back to, or welcome to another segment.
That corundum is so very dense and strong that it is able to stop you from getting those little hairline. Oh, I was doing so good. Well, February is coming to a close, and we thought we'd show you one of the unique versions of doing an amethyst. Now, whenever we think of an amethyst, generally we think of a purple gemstone because amethyst, the purple, is what we normally talk about. Now, that just sounded really, really dumb. Now, most of you know that the traditional color for amethyst is purple, or a very vibrant purple is what we normally like to see, a rich gem. I'm like on like a, let's just.
You sounded really good, Arlo.
I thought it was like blah, 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 blah. Well, a few weeks ago, we talked about the birthstone of the month being. Doing really well right now. It's been one of those mornings. Hi, I'm Anita Price, and welcome to the Price. Okay. A gift of jewelry to remember their momentum. Dang it, I was doing so. Here we go again. Hi, I'm Anita Price, and welcome to the Facets of Prices. Well, another school year has flown by, and for many of you, that means you have a graduation in the very near future. Jewelry is the perfect time. Jewelry is perfect. Well, as a mom, I know there are days where I am absolutely zapped for intelligence, can't seem to get a good thought together at all. But if, according to Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo da Vinci, wasn't it? Yeah. Yes. I don't think DiCaprio did it, yeah. All right. If you go outside with natural alexandrite, it'll be a greenish, mossy,
Oh, be sure to tune in next week when we take a walk through this home.
Let's try and be a little smoother on the end.
That's fine, Raina. We'll keep at it till we get it right.
Such Western idols as Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, Hopalong Cassidy, Lone Ranger, just to name a few, that, oh shoot. Oh shoot. We all know that Westerns are as American as Mom and apple pie. Oh man, Raina, I'm telling you, this is bad. That's two in one time. I've never done this before. Okay. Settle down now. Settle down. Okay. Welcome to I Love the Library. Today we're going to take a step back into the Old West. I think I should have started with the other one first. The storylines for these movie stars during the oh, this is horrible.
It's especially important for beginning readers.
for whom the pathways in the brain aren't so deeply cut that connect letters and sounds and words. They need to travel. Oh, let me start over. Here I thought I had this all figured out. Studies show that kids who don't read over the summer can lose as much as 3 months on the progress that they've made up until that point in the previous year. It's called summer setback. And oh shoot, I lost my focus. Oh, okay, let me start over, sorry. Hi, I'm Dots. Welcome to I Love the Library. School's out. Where did I go?
I think you have summer setback.
I have summer setback. Is married to one of the people that she shows in this book. Oh, you know what? I'm lost. I'm sorry.
Good morning. No. Hi. No. Okay.
Hi, welcome to the Virga Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thank you for joining us this morning. And we are at, we got to stop again because I used morning. I haven't done that for a long time.
Our shows run.
Okay, so the key here is to make sure that you don't touch the meat Okay, stop. I'm not as good with all liquor.
And Michael, could you not say touch the meat? Oh my God, that is not going to come off well.
I think that it's a winner.
No.
Okay. Because I wanted to say play with your meat.
Don't say handle the meat.
Yeah.
That's equally as bad.
Don't say beat the meat. Don't say beat the meat.
I'll say lamb. How about that?
Yeah, very
Okay.
good.
Okay, so you want to make sure that you don't.
I knew this was going to happen. Meat, Michael falls apart.
Clean up on aisle 5.
And you've got all the things?
You have to cut.
What was
I might be able to show you off coming
I
back.
thought that was a chicken.
I thought it was a child. Somebody not liking what you're doing.
That's my assistant manager. She's got her own special ringtone.
I see that. She ever.
Hi, welcome again to another edition of Sound Appearances.
What?
Okay, I didn't care for it. It wasn't, I didn't have that kerosene and that kind of bad beep attitude that a lot of her other
Does she
songs
usually?
had. Yes,
She's-
yeah. So
Is marriage softening her up?
maybe.
God, just rips us of our independence and thinking sometimes, isn't it?
Well, coming up next.
Wait till they get
Trombone.
divorced, she'll just put out a record. That does not sound good. Never mind.
Trombone Shorty up
Coming
next.
up next.
Now we're going to get calls.
She's advocating divorce.
And she said bad beep.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Back up.
If only you guys were live. Okay. Hi, welcome again to
Oh, wait,
another...
I think I was picking my nose. Was I picking my nose? I wasn't picking my nose, I was scratching, but it felt like maybe a little remnant.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Sound Opinions. I'm Mary Ann.
And I'm Joe. 2 albums for you. Can we start over? The guy
He's been around. He's been around, and he's been in the...
He's been around in more ways than one.
Yeah, I think he may have...
He's been in and out of
the big house?
The big house. I think he's been in and out of the, what's that picture you take sideways at the post office? Start the
I'm like, what are you trying to say?
Mugshots! Go!
Mugshots.